Hi, folks. We are now on Wednesday, getting through this week quickly, like we have all the others. We got a good tower cam view from town there, Texas Street, Seasonable Broadcasting. Thank those folks for these cams. And we're looking in a westerly direction. We've got some cloudiness, but we're seeing some sunshine as well. We had some showers and a few thunderstorms in and around the cities a little while ago, but that has decreased lately. Looking over into Gina, we see a couple of towering clouds in the distance there, indicating that there'll be some showers or thunderstorms not too far away. In fact, we got the radar to kind of show what's happening up in that particular area. There we are, and again, looks like things pretty much dissipated here across the area. There's individual showers up to the northeast of us. It hadn't had a lot of coverage here for the day, and essentially, I'm hoping or thinking that maybe that might be over with for the day. But not so up north, where we're seeing an active weather system, fronts, surface low moving through. You see a pretty good little storm complex, a lot of warnings out for that area and extending eastward all the way into New York and Pennsylvania. So that's the most active weather for the day, and a little bit more across the southeastern states. And we had a little bit of that on the western side of that. So futurecast, I'm going to step you through the next couple of days as we see for Thursday morning back to work, where you got your commute forecast there. Just some humidity, no active weather pattern to talk about. Getting into Thursday, though, we'll see an increase in the showers and thunderstorms, I think, during the PM hours. So as you go through your commute home and your time where you may be doing some errands or some entertainment for Thursday evening, there'll be some hit and miss showers and thunderstorms in the forecast there. And then we're back to a calmer pattern Friday morning, with once again humidity kind of being tough on us that day. And this model goes through noon Friday and no issues. In fact, rain chances will go down a couple of days before they pick back up. So we've got that figured out there on the 7-day forecast. And here is your basis for the 7-day forecast that I'm giving. First of all, right now, you want to look to the west where we have this clockwise rotation right here. Okay, that is a high pressure cell. This is a hot bubble of air, a lot of energy coming down the pike right there. And so this is a trough. This is why the weather is active over in this direction and not so over here for now. But that will change. So as I go into Thursday evening, tomorrow evening, we notice that that warm bubble of air has kind of shifted to the west right in here, to the east right there, closer to us. We're still digging the trough in that particular area across the northeast, so things will remain active over in that direction. And here we'll see one day with an uptick in the rain coverage there for Thursday. But going beyond this into Friday, we see the feature right overhead right there. So the heat won't be ridiculous with this, but you'll notice it might be a little hotter than lately for the Friday, Saturday time frame. And the flow kind of flattens out pretty well there across the Midwest and the East as things begin to calm down. And the heat builds in there this weekend. You may have been hearing about a heat wave for our friends up east. This is a reason why we see that big high pressure cell sitting right here. Okay, there's that clockwise rotation. And notice that we're still kind of in that, but the thrust of it, the main impact of that, is building into the northeastern states there for us. And I'll go into Sunday. Notice how we're starting to see a little southeasterly flow right there coming in, and then the rest of the high is situated right here. You can see that clockwise flow. So we're beginning to get on the edge of it, and when you get on the edge of one of these highs, the weather pattern begins to change. This flow pattern coming out of the east and the southeast will start dominating our weather pattern. There it is still for Monday. Let me go into Tuesday. We still see that pattern with that east and southeast flow around the high pressure to the northeast of us, and then that will set the tone for the remainder of the 7-day forecast there. So an uptick in the rain chances temporary for tomorrow. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. I go 50-50. I did have 60%. Models seem to have come down a little bit on that, but that's still pretty healthy for this time. A little bit above average. I think average is about 40% for Thursday's date. 92, so seasonably hot. Friday, Saturday, I add a couple of degrees there. Heat indices will be over 100 in many areas those days. Rain chances go down pretty low, 20% Friday and 10% Saturday. And that is certainly less than the 40% that we typically see during this time period. Sunday, notice the rain chances begin to increase as that high shifts to the northeast. We get on easterly and southeasterly flow aloft. That's kind of a deep layer flow, and that will begin increasing the humidity and bringing in a little upper level disturbances, a little energy. And so rain chances start to increase Sunday and get better Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with the seasonable rain chances, 40-50%, where we should be for late June. In fact, I bet you didn't know that, but climatologically, daily rain chances in late June sometimes are above 50%, and we're going to get there for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And let's not forget the tropics. So we'll make a tour there starting in the eastern Atlantic there and going into the Caribbean Gulf and off the east coast, southeast coast of the United States. So far, we're doing well. The good news is that this pattern will probably be as expected to hold through the end of the month. So we may well go through the month of June 2025 without a named storm. All right, that's good news from me. We'll take it. All right, thanks for your support for Seasonable Weather out today, talking to the folks, and we appreciate all you folks who support Nick and I in this venture. And speaking of Nick, he's raring and waiting to go in the morning, so you'll see him, and I'll be back about this time for tomorrow. Take care, and again, I hope your Thursday is terrific.